Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. I wanted to be able to talk to people about, you know, this idea of putting out positivity with people. I understand that not everything is rainbows and butterflies and everything. I get that. But I also know that the more that we show positivity in this world, the more we're going to see positivity in this world. And I know it doesn't help when people watch the news, because the news is showing so many negative things. And I get it. There's a war going on. I get it that people are in a lot of pain. But people are in a lot of pain because they're still stuck in their past. They're still stuck in this reality that their past is haunting them. And they're so upset and staying in victimization mode to keep being in pain. But here's where it's at. It's time for us to start healing our pain. It's time for us to start healing our traumas, because we're not the children we were. We're not like that anymore. And we don't have to be like that. We don't have to stay like that. We don't have to stay stuck in our past. We don't have to stay stuck in victimization mode. We all have a choice. We all have more on this world to be doing than being angry and holding on to that anger and frustration and pain. And what's it doing on the news? All it's doing is just stirring up some more anger, stirring up frustration, stirring up pain. And you know what I'd like to be able to see on the news? It'd be so awesome. I've seen a little bit, not much, but to be able to see the things that people are doing for each other, the good deeds that people are doing for each other. And not just because they're getting on TV, but because they're actually doing it from their heart. Because I do know there are so many wonderful people out in the world. And we all deserve to have love and be loved. And I know that in this world, there is so much more. So why be angry at somebody else when they're probably going through something too? If they're having a bad day and it's kind of affected you, well, they're having a bad day, you're having a bad day. But why should you make your bad more of a bad day because somebody else is having a bad day? Why should you put yourself in a funk because of somebody else's bad day? A lot of what that's going on right now is all just projection. It's all people projecting their own pains and their own heartaches and their own victimization and whatever else they're going through. So, where's the love? The love is within you. The love is within me. The love is with you. But it's a matter of wanting, if you want people to love you, you got to find the love in you. You got to find the happiness in you. And then you will be able to attract that happiness. I promise you. I already understand. I get it. I understand the whole thing about being in pain and frustrated and angry. I'm done with that. I don't have time for that. I don't have space for that. Because I hold space for people who are in pain. And I hold space for people who are not wanting to be in pain anymore. What I don't hold space for, and I'm sorry to say it, but I'm not, are the people that choose, if they choose that, that's their choice. But they choose to stay victim. They choose to stay in pain. They accept that they're in pain and there's nothing else that can be done about it. But I'm telling you, there are too many things going on in this world that are now proving scientifically and physically and spiritually and everything else you could possibly think of. There is scientific proof that shows that you can heal yourself. You don't have to stay in that pain. You choose to. And if you choose to, that's your choice. Nobody's going to take that away from you. But it's kind of hard to complain about nobody loving you, nobody showing you any compassion, nobody showing you any, giving you any help or supporting you if you decide you're going to stay in that state. It's kind of hard to really complain about that because I'm telling you, there's so much more out there. And if you like staying in pain, if you like looking for pain, you look for the problems, then that's what you're going to get. But if you look for the solutions to the problems, if you look for the solutions to whatever's going on with you, then you're definitely going to find those too. There are out there. I know this because I have done it. I've experienced it. I've seen it for myself. Not just anybody else, but I've done it for myself. You know, with my ex-boyfriend, whenever we were having a great day, everything was awesome, we were getting along, and it was beautiful. We'd go outside, and you'd see people helping each other out. The cars would stop for us whenever we crossed the street. It was beautiful. People were helping people on the bus. And we were having a great time. We got through things a lot smoother. But whenever we started to fight, whenever we started arguing, got frustrated or whatever else was going on, and I decided I'm going to walk somewhere, to just walk away and take some space. That's when the cars seemed like they were going to run me over. People were acting goofy. All kinds of craziness. So, I chose that I would like to stay in the state of bliss. That's what you want to call it. And if things were happening around me, if things were happening that weren't so nice, I wasn't going to let it affect me. I wasn't going to let it be a problem for me. Because my life is my life and their life is their life. And so, you know, to understand that anything that you're feeling may not even be your own energy. Maybe somebody else's. You're feeling down around somebody who's feeling down, you know, they're probably feeling your energy, you're probably feeling their energy. Well, then you guys are feeding your energy with each other. That's great. No, to me, that is wearing. That is what's tiring. But if two positive people are talking, they're feeding that energy. And I'll tell you, I feel more energized. I feel more alive, happier. Especially talking with beautiful people. I know you're out there. Even the ones that are having issues right now, I know you're out there. You're all beautiful people. You're all beautiful spirits, waiting to be seen, to be heard, to be listened to be whatever. It's a matter of actually getting up and taking the time for yourself. But make that choice. Say, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to make myself better. And watch. When you start doing that, when you actually start doing that, when you said, I'm done with all the negative, and I'm ready for the positive, I'm ready for the good stuff, watch how quickly life changes for you. It may not happen right that instant, like instant gratification. But if you start to believe it, you start to realize it, you'll start to see it more. It's all about the faith. Having faith in yourself, having faith in the universe, source, God, whatever you want to call it, just having faith. There's a saying I heard. It's a really good saying. It was on a movie, and I can't remember what movie right now, but you know what it is? It's all about believing. Doesn't matter what you believe in, just believe in something. It's more beneficial that way. It's more joy, more happiness. And also to be in the state of gratitude. Even being grateful for the little things. Celebrating the little wins can be just as good as celebrating the big ones. But if you think people really want to sit around and hear complaining all the time and not doing anything about it, and you wonder why people don't want to hang around you, it's a little tough. Because I'm telling you, that's like pulling a lot of energy out of a person. You can't expect people to stick around and be loyal, be happy, if all you keep doing is complaining and not taking care of yourself. I love helping people. I really do. I love helping people. I think it is the most wonderful thing I can possibly do. However I can help anybody. However I can be of service. But I can't help people who don't want to help themselves. Who choose not to get help. It's okay to ask for help. But to understand when you're asking for help, it's more than just giving you money. It's more than that. It's actually about seeing you make an effort to do something. To do something for yourself. Sure, it's great to give people money. But if all the person is going to do when they get that money is to go out and gamble it, or get drugs, and don't do anything more than that for themselves, it does make it a little tougher to want to give. I'm not here to judge. No, that's not what I'm about. I understand what it is. I understand how that goes. I have been there. I have dealt with that. But I have also taken the time to say, you know what? It's my turn. I got to take care of me now. And I'm going to make this effort to take care of me. And I'm going to show myself that I can do it. And if I show myself, then I'm showing other people too. I'm not just doing it to show other people. I'm showing myself too. And that's what it is about for other people. We help each other out, that's great. But we got to be able to help ourselves as well. So, I just wanted to point that out and put that out there. I love you all, and I do thank you so much for your love and support. And I am here. I am available to be able to talk with. So if you ever needed somebody to talk with, just please send me a text. Not a text. Send me an email at, well, you know what? I'll make it even better. I'll put it in the description below. How about that? And if you guys would like to leave a comment and subscribe, oh, that would be so awesome. I would appreciate that very much. I thank you all for your love and support. And you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Thank you. Universal love and namaste.